Hello everyone, Cousin here, and in this video, I'm gonna be solving Wordle number 1483 and New York Times Hot Sudoku for July 11th, 2025. So let's get this video started with Wordle number 1483. I'm gonna start with the word metro. Alright, only got the R yellow, so this letter goes somewhere else in this word. Now, it could be a double consonant involving R at the beginning. So, for example, CR, DR, FR, GR, PR, or WR, they're all possible, or even BR. So let's try something like crash. Okay, placed the R and A as the second and third letter respectively. It could be AI double vowel, like brain, for example, or drain or grain. They're all possible. Drain, grain, grain. Um, hmm. I guess I can go for an elimination strategy, kind of. So I'll just try. Is bingy a word? Bingy is a word, so that there's that. It tries brain, grain, and if neither of those, it's most likely drain. So that's the elimination strategy. I did get the N yellow, but this also eliminated brain or grain or drain because I is not in the word. I is grey, as you can see, so there's no I, which was great from using the elimination strategy. And brand could be the Wordle answer. And I think it really is, so let's just guess it. Brand is today's Wordle answer. Alright, so that's great. I used the elimination strategy to um, place some letters correctly, potentially, and eliminate the wrong letters that are not part of the word. So that actually helped me guess the Wordle answer brand in my next attempt. So yeah, I got it in 4 tries. Yeah, I feel like it was alright. I'll definitely take that. Did not do too bad. Um, I also think I did well. Yeah, I thought of the double vowels or double consonants, but it ended up being two double consonants and a vowel in the middle. So yeah, branded's today's Wordle answer. This is Wordle number 1483. I got it in 4 tries. Let's now move on to New York Times Sudoku. Again, today is July 11th, 2025. Let's start the hard difficulty Sudoku for today. The digit 5 in block 6 is forced into one of these two cells. I see that these 7s point up and this cell sees another 7. Oh, but the 7 points up and the 7 points right. So in block 3, the digit 7 is forced into row 3, right? Because of these 7s. So a hidden 7 here helps eliminate 7 from this cell and place 7 in this cell in block 2. Now these 7s point left, and this cell sees another 7. The digit 1 in block 8 is forced into this cell, then these ones point up. We have these 3s pointing down. The digit 2 in block 5 is forced into one of these two cells. Okay, so in block 8, the digits 6 and 9 are missing. But 6 and 9 here eliminates 6 and 9 from these open cells. And both 6 and 9 in block 8 can only go into these two cells. So in order to fit both 6 and 9 into block 8, I have to make these two cells reserved for 6 and 9. So these two cells form the 6-9 pair, which eliminates all other digits from these two cells, making the other three open cells in block 8 a 3-4-5 triple. This cell sees 4 and this cell sees 5. And this 3-4-5 triple actually makes the other three open cells in this row a 278 triple. You could have also started by spotting the 278 triple by row 6, saying that these three cells see 2, 7, and 8, so in order to fit 2, 7, and 8 into row 8, I have to make these three cells reserved for 2, 7, and 8. These three cells cannot be 2, 7, and 8, so these three digits, in order to fit 2, 7, and 8 into row 8, I have to make these three cells reserved for 2, 7, and 8. So you can spot the 2, 7, 8 triple first, and at last the 6, 9 pair. So if you spot one of the ends, you're going to spot the whole thing. The whole chain will be spot. If you spot one of the ends, so it doesn't matter about the order. If you spot one of them, you're going to get the whole thing. So don't worry about the order at all. Now the key thing is that 3 is eliminated from this cell. It's part of the 2, 7, 8 triple, so the cell cannot contain a 3, so the digit 3 in block 9 is forced into this cell. And actually, the digit 8 in block 7 is forced into this cell. Okay, in column 7, 2, 6, 7, and 8 are the missing digits. This cell sees 6, 7, and 8, so it can only be a 2. Alright, to double check, you can always use this method. This cell cannot contain, or it sees, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And keep in mind that in Sudoku puzzles, we cannot leave cells to be empty, because empty cells break the Sudoku puzzle. So to ensure that this cell contains a digit, of course I have to have at least one marking of a digit in this cell. And if this cell sees 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, well then it means that 2 is the only possible digit that can go into this cell, and all other digits, 1 and 3 from 9, cannot go into this cell. So, to ensure that this cell does not become empty, I have to put a 2 into this cell. It's the only digit that this cell can contain. So it must be a 2, because it literally cannot be anything else. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 are all eliminated from the cell, so it can only be a 2. That's the only way to avoid an empty cell, by putting a 2 into this cell. Which then forces 2 into this cell in block 5, leaving 6, 7, and 8 as the missing digits of column 7. Okay, well, the digit 1 in block 4 is forced into one of these two cells. Okay, now, the digit 2 in block 9 is forced into column 8. So a hidden 2 here and this 2 points up where this cell sees another 2. Oh, okay, so I do see something. Well, is, more than one step. So let's first look at column 5. In column 5, 6 is a missing digit, but these two open cells see another 6. So in column 5, the digit 6 is forced into one of these two cells, right? Because 6 can't go into these two open cells down here, so to fit column 6 into column 5, it can only go into one of these two cells. And 6 is guaranteed into one of these two cells for the column, and no matter which cell 6 ends up in, all the other open cells in block 2 will see the 6. So a hidden 6 here eliminates 6 from all other open cells in block 2. Okay, now look at row 2. In row 2, 6 is also missing, so I have to put it somewhere. But this cell sees 6, this cell sees 6, and this cell here sees a hidden 6. 6 is forced into one of these two cells for column 5, so a guaranteed 6 in one of these two cells eliminates 6 from this cell. This cell cannot contain a 6, because it sees both of these two cells. So I've now eliminated 6 from this cell. Again, in row 2, this cell sees 6, this cell has the 6 eliminated from it, and this cell also sees 6. So in row 2, the digit 6 is forced into this cell. Alright, then these 6's point down. Okay, so the other missing digits of row 2 are 5, well, 4, 5, and 8. This cell sees 8, so it's 4 or 5. This cell sees 4, so it's 5 or 8. This cell sees 5, so it's 4 or 8. And I really hate how these do not resolve immediately. Alright, in row 6, the missing digits are 3, 4, 5, and 9. 3, 4, 5, and 9 are missing. Well, these two cells see 5, so therefore 3, 4, and 9. This cell sees 3 and 4, so it's only 5 or 9. This cell's just 3, 4, 5, or 9. And in column 5, the missing digits are 3, 4, 6, and 9. These two cells see 4, so they're just 3, 6, 9. Oh, okay, so it's in column 2. I was just thinking about the missing digits of column 2, which are 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. But this cell sees 2, 3, 4, and 6. So this is another naked single. So the previous naked single was, I think, the 2 here. And now the naked single's here for a 5. So again, this cell sees or cannot contain 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So for the same concept as the 2 here, this cell sees all other digits apart from 5. So in other words, 5 is the only digit possible to be in this cell. So to avoid empty cells, or to ensure that there is at least one digit that can go into this cell, I have to put a 5 here. Because all other digits are eliminated from this cell, and that 5 is the only possible digit which can go into this cell, so this is a naked single 5. Which places 5 in this cell in block 6. Okay, now, the digit 5 in block 1 is forced into column 1, right? Because of these 5s. So a hidden 1 here, a hidden 5 here in block 1. In block 1, a hidden 5 here, with these 5s force the digit 5 into this cell in block 7. Oh, now, the focus is in row 5. In row 5, the missing digits are 1, 6, 8, and 9, but this cell sees 1, 6, and 8. So again, it is a naked single 9. If I'm going too fast, there's always another way to double check. This cell cannot contain all it sees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So the only possible digits that can go into this cell is 9. So to ensure that this cell does not become empty, or it has at least one digit possible to be in this cell, I have to make this cell a 9. Because all other digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 are eliminated from this cell, so 9 is the only possible digit that can go into this cell. So this is a naked single 9. It must be a 9. Can't be anything else. Then these 9s point up to force the digit 9 into this cell in block 1, and the 9 in block 2 is forced into one of these two cells. 9 in block 6 is forced into one of these two cells. And now we can take a look at column 6. 9 is a missing digit, so it has to go somewhere. But this cell sees 9, this cell sees 9. This cell sees a hidden 9 from block 6, and this cell cannot contain 9 because of the 3, 4, 5 triple. Or the 6-9 pair eliminates 9 from this cell, but either way, 9 cannot go into this cell. So in column 6, the digit 9 is forced into this cell, because all other open cells in this column see another 9. Oh, it didn't even need the triple or the pair, because this cell sees a 9. So, I still have to put 9 somewhere in this column because it's missing, so it can only go here. All other open cells in this column cannot contain a 9, so it can only go into this cell to be present in this column, which makes this cell a 6, and also forces 6 into this cell in block 7. Then 6 in block 5 is forced into this cell. Then this 6 points right to force the digit 6 into this cell in block 6 and into this cell in block 3, which places the last 6 in this Sudoku puzzle in this cell in block 2. And column 7 is completed like this. This 7 helps resolve this triple, because now I can also place the 2 and 8 like this. So 1 and 9 are missing from block 6. A hidden 1 here helps place 1 in this cell in block 4, which makes this cell an 8 to complete the row. Now these 8s point up, and so do these 8s. Okay, the digit 2 in block 9 is forced into this cell, which makes this a 4 to complete the row. And for column 3, 3 and 7 are the missing digits, and they are placed this way. 2 and 4 are missing from block 4, which makes this cell a 3. These two cells, well, one of the missing digits are 7, but this cell sees 7. So 7 and 3 this way. 2 or 4, but this cell sees 4, so for the column, 2 and 4 this way, which makes this 2. 4 and 9 are the missing digits of row 7. And up here in block 1 or column 1, 3, 4, and 5 are the missing digits. They see 1 each. Okay. Oh, okay, the last 2 in this Sudoku puzzle is forced into this cell, which then places 8 in this cell in block 3, which places the last 8 in this cell, and this cell sees 4. So for row 2, 5 and 4 this way, 3 and 5. This cell sees 3 and 9, so among the missing digits of block 2, this cell can only be a 1, which makes this cell a 4 to complete the row. This cell sees 3, so 3 and 9 this way, 9 and 4, 5, 3, 4. The cell sees a 7, so 7 and 1 this way, which completes this Sudoku puzzle. Alright, I finished today's New York Times Hot Sudoku in a bit under 21 minutes, so I would say this Sudoku puzzle is around the right difficulty, actually. Around the right difficulty. Some might be tricky, but there were also some key spots I would like to talk about. So I'll go over those in a quick summary. So key spots towards the beginning include the 6-9 pair in block 8 or the 2-7-8 triple in row 8. It doesn't matter which one you spot first, because if you spot one of them, you're going to spot the whole chain. So it doesn't matter about the order. Just as long as you spot one of them, you're good to go. So towards the beginning, either the 6-9 pair in block 8 or the 2-7-8 triple in row 8. That'll help a lot. And there were actually quite a lot of naked singles around the board. So the naked single 2 in block 6, row 6, column 7, this naked single 2. And then later on, there was this naked single 5 in block 4, row 5, column 2. There was this naked single 5. And there was one more. The 9 next to it. So yeah. Immediately after well, not immediately, but I think soon after I placed this 5, this naked single 9 appeared as well. So in block 4, row 5, column 1, this naked single 9. So naked singles in this Sudoku puzzle was actually also quite significant. They were all quite key to spot. If you took a long time to spot these naked singles, you're gonna, well, you would struggle for quite a while. So yeah, like me, I also did not spot them for quite a while before progressing majorly. So yeah, apart from the 6-9 pair in block 8 and the 2-7-8 triple in row 8, the naked singles 2, 5, and 9 in blocks 6 and 4 respectively were also the key spots. So to me, this Sudoku puzzle is just the right difficulty, and yeah, those were the key spots. If you have any other questions or difficulties, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. I'll be glad to reply you, and hopefully this video helped. Today is July 11th, 2025. In this video, I've solved Wordle number 1483 and New York Times Hard Sudoku for today. I'll see you all next time. Bye!